Hello, Noir Vortex here, and I'm doing the first video with a half decent camera because we've got Galaxy S8. So I figured I'm just going to do some on the cuff kind of thinking essentially about my idea, which is the artist engineer, which is an archetype I've developed over the past few years based on observations of the art world, artists, how artists behave in the 21st century, and where do we take art next? Where do we take it down that more interesting path of discovery, which I think in a lot of ways is what has been lacking from art for a while. It feels that a lot of art is just very, very complacent in consumer culture, and my idea of the artist engineer is to bring the art as a socially beneficial tool, as well as just something nice to look at in a white cube gallery space. So yeah, essentially it's about art having a social function again, not necessarily being involved directly with institutions which have already got a lot of power, which just kind of demonstrate their power through art. Art as a social tool, as well as a art purely aesthetically, like that looks nice thing, which is obviously very important in art. But regardless of all that, what am I talking about? Okay, artist engineer works in many different mediums. The multidisciplinary is the essential essence of being an artist engineer. It's being involved in several disciplines, and technological and artistic. It's basically similar to the idea of which emerged in the Renaissance of a human being being able to master many different realms of knowledge and then also be able to apply them to the real world and have real world outputs. That's essentially what the artist engineer is. It's a modern day archetypal version of the Renaissance man. And how does this artist engineer manifest itself in society? Well, how it does this is by innovative way, and innovation being the key term here. They meld artistic understandings, interpretation, subjectivity of the world with the objective kind of engineering, mathematical kind of like framework of the engineer. So what does that mean? In a way, it kind of sounds like a contradiction. You've got kind of left brain, logical kind of traditional thinking, and then right brain, which is considered to be more intuitive and off the cuff, kind of right brain creative thinking. The artist engineer basically balances both of these modes of thinking out by indulging both. Simple as that. And goal of the artist engineer is to basically make efficient societies and also also have a critical function as well, as an art functional movement, if you want to call it that. So yeah, that's the artist engineer, which is something I've been writing about for a year and a half now, I guess. Inspired initially by discussions with Matt Tudor and Jamie Stantonian of The Tunnel, who I've also co-wrote a manifesto with, which I'm still pretty happy with, which I'll link to below. Artist engineer is my thing that I write on a lot, and I think the ways that it's actually manifested and already is manifested in the world is multifold. I mean, basically like a lot of people do creative freelance work, technical digital creatives, digital nomads, etc, etc. I mean, all I'm doing really is writing about these trends emerging, I suppose, and I'm being involved in some respect because I do make websites and be involved with games and dev work and stuff. So yeah, that's my vlog, and I'm done. I'm knackered.